As we age, maintaining joint health becomes increasingly important for preserving mobility and overall quality of life. Surprisingly, some of the most common gym exercises can actually accelerate joint aging, especially after the age of 40. Understanding which movements pose the greatest risk is crucial for anyone looking to stay active and independent in the years ahead. In this section, we'll explore 3 widely practiced exercises that may be undermining your joint health without you realizing it. By recognizing these potential pitfalls, you can make informed decisions to protect your joints and support long-term mobility. Recent studies reveal that more than 70% of mobility loss stems from repetitive movement mistakes, rather than being solely dictated by genetics. This means that the way we move each day, whether during exercise or daily activities, plays a critical role in our long-term mobility. Surprisingly, certain common exercises can actually contribute to these issues if performed incorrectly or too frequently. These hidden dangers often go unnoticed, gradually leading to joint stiffness, muscle imbalances, and reduced range of motion. By understanding and correcting these movement patterns, it's possible to prevent or even reverse much of the mobility loss typically attributed to aging or hereditary factors. Awareness and proper technique are key to maintaining healthy movement throughout life. As we age, certain exercises can place unnecessary strain on our bodies, particularly after the age of 40. 3 specific movements are best avoided due to their negative effects on cartilage, increased inflammation, spine compression, and joint instability. High-impact activities, such as deep squats with heavy weights, can accelerate cartilage wear and contribute to joint pain. Exercises like behind-the-neck presses may compress the spine and destabilize the shoulders, increasing the risk of injury. Finally, ballistic movements, such as explosive box jumps, often lead to joint inflammation and instability. By steering clear of these exercises, you can better protect your joints and maintain long-term mobility. Leg extensions are a common exercise targeting the quadriceps, performed using a specialized machine where the user extends the knees against resistance. While effective for isolating the front thigh muscles, this movement places significant stress on the knee joint, particularly the anterior cruciate ligament, or ACL. Unlike functional movements such as squats, leg extensions do not engage stabilizing muscles around the hip and knee, which can lead to imbalanced force distribution. The machine's fixed path also means that the load is concentrated on the lower leg, amplifying shear forces across the kneecap and joint. Over time, this can increase the risk of ligament strain, cartilage wear, and even injury. For individuals with existing knee issues or those seeking safer alternatives, exercises that mimic natural movement patterns and engage multiple muscle groups are often recommended. Leg extensions are a popular exercise for targeting the quadriceps, but many individuals report experiencing knee discomfort or pain during or after performing them. Scientific studies have shown that leg extensions can significantly increase pressure on the patella or kneecap, especially when compared to alternative movements like squats or lunges. This heightened patellar pressure may contribute to irritation or even injury over time, particularly for those with pre-existing knee issues. In contrast, compound exercises that involve multiple joints tend to distribute forces more evenly across the knee, reducing localized stress. As a result, experts often recommend caution when incorporating leg extensions into a workout, especially for individuals concerned about knee health. When seeking to strengthen your legs while minimizing stress on the knees, there are several effective alternatives to traditional leg extensions. Goblet squats, for example, engage multiple muscle groups and encourage proper form, reducing the risk of knee strain. Wall sits are another excellent option, allowing you to build endurance and stability in your quadriceps without excessive joint movement. Step-ups mimic natural movement patterns and can be easily adjusted in intensity, making them suitable for a wide range of fitness levels. These exercises not only help develop lower body strength, but also promote joint safety and overall functional fitness. The behind-the-neck shoulder press is a variation of the traditional overhead press, but it requires the shoulders to move into an extreme position of external rotation. This position places significant stress on the rotator cuff muscles, particularly the supraspinatus, and can lead to compression of these delicate structures. When the bar is lowered behind the head, the shoulder joint is forced into a range of motion that many individuals may not tolerate safely, especially if they lack adequate mobility or stability. Over time, this can increase the risk of impingement, tendon irritation, or even tears within the rotator cuff. Additionally, the cervical spine is placed in a vulnerable position, as the neck must often jut forward to allow the bar to clear. For these reasons, many experts recommend caution or alternative pressing movements that do not require such extreme joint positions. Recent research has shown that rotator cuff degeneration becomes increasingly common in adults over the age of 40. As we age, the tendons and muscles that make up the rotator cuff can weaken and lose elasticity, making them more susceptible to injury. The behind-the-neck press is particularly risky for this age group because it places the shoulder in an extreme position of external rotation and abduction. This movement can impinge the rotator cuff tendons against the bony structures of the shoulder, increasing the likelihood of tears or inflammation. Studies suggest that even individuals without prior shoulder pain may have underlying degeneration, which further elevates the risk during demanding exercises like the behind-the-neck press. For adults over 40, it's important to consider safer alternatives that minimize stress on the shoulder joint and protect long-term mobility. When it comes to building strong shoulders, safety should always be a priority. Instead of the traditional behind-the-neck press, consider safer alternatives like the dumbbell shoulder press, landmine press, and Arnold press. These exercises are designed to target the same muscle groups while minimizing strain on the shoulder joints. The dumbbell shoulder press allows for a natural range of motion, reducing the risk of impingement. The landmine press offers a unique angle that supports joint stability and control. Meanwhile, the Arnold press incorporates rotation, engaging multiple parts of the shoulder and enhancing overall mobility. By choosing these alternatives, you can effectively strengthen your shoulders while maintaining joint health. Weighted sit-ups and decline sit-ups are popular exercises for strengthening the abdominal muscles, but they come with certain risks that should not be overlooked. Both movements require significant flexion of the lumbar spine, especially when performed with added resistance or on a decline bench. Excessive lumbar flexion increases the pressure on the intervertebral discs, which can lead to discomfort or even injury over time. The risk is heightened when heavy weights are used or when the exercise is performed with poor form. Repeatedly subjecting the spine to this kind of stress may contribute to disc degeneration or herniation. It's important to be mindful of technique and to consider alternative core exercises that minimize spinal strain while still effectively targeting the abdominal muscles. Research has shown that weighted sit-ups can place significant stress on the spinal discs, particularly in the lower back region. When additional weight is added to the movement, the compressive and shear forces on the lumbar spine increase, which may elevate the risk of disc injury over time. Common symptoms associated with excessive spinal disc stress include lower back pain, stiffness, and in some cases, radiating discomfort down the legs. These symptoms can indicate irritation or even herniation of the spinal discs. It's important to recognize that individual susceptibility varies, and factors such as technique, pre-existing conditions, and overall core strength play a role in injury risk. Understanding these risks can help individuals make informed decisions about their exercise routines. When it comes to building a strong core, while minimizing the risk of injury, certain exercises stand out for their effectiveness and safety. Movements like the dead bug, planks, Pallof press, and bird dog are excellent choices. These exercises engage the core muscles deeply without placing excessive stress on the spine. By focusing on stability and controlled movement, they help develop strength and endurance in the abdominal and lower back regions. Incorporating these exercises into your routine can support better posture, balance, and overall functional fitness. They are suitable for a wide range of fitness levels and can be easily modified to match individual needs. As we grow older, the choices we make about exercise become increasingly important. Leading physiotherapists and longevity specialists emphasize that our bodies change with age, affecting muscle mass, joint health, and overall mobility. Selecting the right types of exercise can help maintain strength, flexibility, and balance, while also reducing the risk of injury. Experts highlight that personalized exercise routines, tailored to individual needs and limitations, are essential for promoting long-term health and independence. By focusing on activities that support joint health and functional movement, older adults can continue to enjoy an active lifestyle. Thoughtful exercise selection not only enhances physical well-being, but also contributes to mental and emotional resilience as we age. As we age, maintaining joint health and overall longevity becomes increasingly important. Many people wonder if it's possible to not only preserve, but actually rebuild strength and mobility after the age of 40. In upcoming segments, we'll explore specific movements and routines designed to do just that. These practices are tailored to support your joints, enhance flexibility, and promote lasting vitality. Stay tuned to discover how small, consistent changes can make a significant difference in your long-term well-being. In summary, we've explored 3 exercises that may pose risks to joint health and discussed why it's beneficial to avoid them. Emphasizing functional movement patterns can help protect your joints and support your body's natural mechanics. By choosing exercises that promote stability and flexibility, you lay the foundation for safer, more effective workouts. Prioritizing joint health isn't just about preventing injury today, it's about ensuring lifelong mobility and independence. Make thoughtful choices in your fitness routine to support your body's long-term well-being.